Welcome to another episode of Real Talk on the Red Meat channel, where we dive into provocative, politically incorrect topics to call out our legislative leaders. My name is Ali Mizari, and I founded the Red Meat channel and production company to pull the curtain back and shine some needed light on the BS and lip service that our legislators are spewing out every day. So here we are. As noted this morning, President Joe Biden, notice I said president, unlike the left that did not ever want to call Trump our president, addressed the spike in violent crime today by blaming not the criminals, not the left regressive policies, not the trend of defunding the police department, but you guessed it, it's all the guns' fault. All guns' fault. It's rare that we are given the chance to see such an easy, straightforward cause and effect connection by President Biden. But here we are. Everything is the gun's fault. Not the human being, not the criminals, but the gun. You just have to look around. In the wake of the death of George Floyd, which was over a year ago, Democrat-ran cities stood by and allowed mostly peaceful protests to riot, loot, and commit acts of senseless violence against law enforcement and innocent civilians alike, almost at will, with no consequences whatsoever. Just look around right here in California. They passed AB 109, Prop 47, Prop 57 a couple years ago, a failed policy that no Democrat will publicly agree to. These are the same intentionally orchestrated policies to reduce felony charges to misdemeanors, basically holding criminals not accountable for what they do. Guess what? It failed. Not surprisingly, crime has skyrocketed. Theft has skyrocketed. Homicide has increased. Business owners started to flee California, losing their life savings and investments because of lawlessness and shoplifters that happens every day. I'm a business owner and I know this for a fact. Shoplifters and homelessness is getting way out of hand. But hey, as Biden says, let's blame the guns because the guns did everything. This coming from the same Democrats that their policy and agenda was drop the charges against the rioters and looters when they were arrested at all, if they did. The same prominent Democrats, including Kamala Harris, Pelosi, AOC, Schumer, and members of Biden's campaign staff that actively collected bail money for these violent rioters and looters to set them free again so they could go out and riot again. These are the same Democrats that pushed the default the police departments and going around to every city council to do the same thing. The same Democrats that run these cities cut the funding to law enforcement and enacted soft crime policies to make sure that they get their way. Many jurisdictions also let out tens of thousands of inmates out of jails and prisons, supposedly due to the virus and violent crime policy definitions. Many let out inmates out of jails and prisons, supposedly due to the virus and violent crime policy definitions that changed with the new policies that they enacted. As you guessed it, violent crimes has spiked everywhere. Just look around. These things are happening all around us, but asshats are saying it's the gun's fault. Once again, let's look at our own state, California. Literally, as in direct line as night follows day, these Democrat-ran cities sanctioned violence, refused to hold anyone accountable, let record numbers of criminals out of jail onto our streets, scaled back policing, and violent crime rates shot through the roof. And you wonder why. But hey, Joe is going to try and convince you to ignore all these and blame guns, the big, high-powered black guns. That's like blaming a clerk at a liquor store for the stain on your carpet after you drank your ass off and spilled your glass of wine. Think about it. How is it a gun's fault? Let's talk about these bad guns now. As you can see in front of me, all day these guns have been sitting here. These are magazines. And before you get your panties all bunched up, I'm a federally licensed firearms dealer licensed to sell, transport, possess machine guns as defined by the NFA laws. And I'm also a Department of Justice instructor in the state of California with over 30 years of experience shooting firearms since I was 8 years old. In fact, in my elementary school, yes, when I was 8 going to elementary school, my school in Anaheim had a range on site. And every Friday we practiced firearm safety as well as marksmanship. So you cannot tell me guns kill people. AR-15, that big, bad, high-powered gun that shoots 900 per second, as yes, this asshat thinks. Look at what he says. Let's listen in.
This right here has ability with a 30 caliber clip to disperse with 30 bullets within half a second.
900 rounds per second. Reality check. No, it does not. Military does not use this platform, the AR-15. Their weapons are called M16 and M4, select fire machine guns. This is a select fire machine guns. This rifle is on safe mode. Right now, it's on single shot, full auto. This machine gun is a FN SCAR 16 that shoots a 30 round magazine. An average soldier carries 210 rounds, 7 mags, not clips, sir, and you're supposed to be a state senator or assembly, whatever hell you are. Once again, this asshat does not know the difference. This is a 30 round mag. Do you know how heavy that would be to carry if you had to carry 30 of them? 30 of these mags fully loaded is going to be some serious weight. Reason why AR-15, which does not stand for assault rifle, was created back in the 50s was because Armalite wanted to produce a lightweight, more efficient rifle, lighter bullets, less recoil for civilian version and the military. The military adopted a fully automatic version shortly after, calling it the M16. Right here. So they can replace the M1 Garand, this one, heavy, high-powered rifle, so the soldiers can carry more ammo and less weight. Look, this is a 223 and this is a 308. M1 Garand shoots this. The supposed high-powered rifle that Joe Biden wants us to believe shoots this. Look at the bullet. This is the brass. This is the actual bullet. This is the actual bullet. Look at the size difference. You tell me which one is high-powered, which one is not. As I said, this is a SCAR 17 chambered in a 308. This is a 308. This one shoots light power 223 rounds. This is fully automatic. By the way, here's the news flash to the left. Every gun produced or manufactured is designed to kill. Used in sports, used in the Olympics, used as a sport trap shoot or something like that. 22 all the way to 50 caliber. They're designed to kill. Let's face the facts. Mossad, one of the elitist Israeli assassination groups and spies like the CIA, use a 22 to assassinate people. A 22, which is a little bit smaller than this. It's not a high-powered bullet. This is the starting point of high-powered bullet, a 308. Stop believing the lies. Guns do not kill people. Let's address the core issues of why crime is going up. Can it be lack of accountability? The old saying, give a mouse a cookie, he wants milk. Now, give a criminal no accountability, he will rob you blind. If a criminal knows he won't go to jail, guess what? He's going to do more crime. It doesn't take a scientist to figure that out. These guns don't kill people. People kill people. Finger is used to kill people. Let's get real, people, and let's address the real core issues. Family unit, fear of God, accountability, even the education. Let's address education, firearm safety. Let's follow the laws we have on the books. How about that? Let's prosecute the laws we have on the books. You want to decrease crime? You use a gun in a crime, you get automatic 50 years in jail or prison. Think about that one. I bet criminals are going to think twice. We need better policies on addressing crime, not guns. My name is Ali Mizari. Thank you for joining this episode. I hope you found it interesting, and please follow us for our next episode. Thank you.